and welcome to the very tall and bright Arthur Ravenel Junior Bridge here in Charleston, South Carolina. This gargantuan tall horizontal structure connects the wealthy white people of the Isle of Palms, Mount Pleasant, and Sullivan's Island with the common peasants of Charleston who live down there. That's where the Charlestonites and Charlestonians live. And over here, this is where very, very wealthy people live. Yeah. But some of those people we love. Bill Murray, for example, he chose to live in Charleston. It's a nice place. And I think Bill would agree. But today we are going to film this marvel of American architecture. Let's take in the beautiful views of this structure and see what God has to say today. Now, as you could tell when I was walking on the bridge is busy and it's active, and it seems like many people enjoy running, walking, and driving over this long dong bridge.
Long dong bridge.
Makes sense to me.
Makes sense to me.
They like driving, they like walking, they like crawling, they like rolling. Yeah, they enjoy that. They do that over the bridge. The bridge that was here previously was featured in a movie called Die Hard with a Vengeance. You don't need to see the movie. It's just the purpose of me mentioning the movie is to fill space in this meandering monologue that I'm doing. Do people take their own lives in their own hand when I see a structure like that? And the answer is yes. But let's be level-headed regarding this topic. Think about it. We also could be in Canada, Washington, or Oregon, where medically assisted death is considered our constitutional right. But today's thoughts on bridges will not veer in the direction regarding the freedom of choice and the removal of sacred life. I'll have you know that I chose to keep this vlog happy, lighthearted, and whimsical for your viewership pleasure. Now I promise you, my dear viewers, I'll get you across the bridge. Come, join me. We're taking a little break here from the log we find ourselves underneath the Arthur Ravenel Bridge. There's a little coffee shop on the Mount Pleasant side. And I decided, let's do a little beer tasting and show you what we do in Austria with beer. Yuengling. Now, Yuengling is the oldest beer in North America. It is since 1829, and for America, that's pretty old. For the rest of the world, there's a lot older beers, especially in the neck of the woods where I grew up in. Anyways, we're going to try the flavor profile of the Yuengling, and after that, I'm going to mix it with something else to show you what we do in Austria, especially during summers like this when it's over 90 degrees and extremely humid outside. And over 90 degrees, I think that gets translated to, I think is it 33 or 34 centigrade Celsius? Something like that. Well, I'll put that up here in case you're wondering how hot in Europe and the rest of the world 100 degrees is, because today it's about that. All right, on to our beer tasting. Now, when you see the word, or you hear the word Yuengling, you think immediately this is Chinese. But no, this is actually a Pennsylvania Dutch beer originally. And yeah, it's actually American. So let's give it a try and see how it tastes. Nice little break from wandering this massive bridge. All right, let's give it a go. See how this tastes. One of my uncle's favorite beers. Let's give it a whirl. Tastes like a hoppier version of perhaps Bud Light or Miller Lite. Similar to a Pabst Blue Ribbon. Not floral at all. Quite bitter. Yeah. And now, what I'm going to do with the Yuengling is I'm going to do what we do in Austria and Germany. And even teenagers will do this too, because over there you can drink if you're under 21, no problem. This is called a Radler, and you basically mix orange soda or citrus soda with a lager or an amber beer. And you got to try this. Even if you're in the US, if you're over 21. The rest of the world doesn't matter, but 18 in other countries or something. In Lower Austria, I think it was like 14 or 15 at the time. But in the US, it's 21. So follow your local rules. Now we're going to open up this orange soda and we're going to mix it with the Yuengling. This is called a Radler. Cheers. Oh, on a hot summer day, that is so good. So when you get a chance, try this at home. Try it with your friends. Try it with your grandma. Try it with your dog. A good summer beverage. All right. Let's get back to the bridge. What does a bridge represent? A bridge like this can signal a lot of different things. Maybe connection, non-sexual transition, progress, and our continuous movement forward towards the unknown or what may be vividly imagined. A bridge could also symbolize a deliberate act of crossing a chasm. Now maybe the bridge for you is personal growth, relationships, or reaching a difficult goal. Propagandists would strongly suggest that a bridge could mean anything for you. We are force-fed academically that truth is whatever you make of it. Oh, it's subjective, right? Truth is just purely subjective. It can mean anything you make it, which really is bullshit. Truth is subjective jibba-jabba baloney. Well, that's just propaganda you got from college. That's a crock of and a far stretch from science, critical thinking, and logic. Doesn't work like that. Postmodernity is as dead as Nietzsche's notion is on God. Now, we should probably keep objectivity as a guidepost. Something they never taught you little zini boppers in college. So today, this bridge is a powerful metaphor of our human potential. Remember, we all must cross bridges in our lives. Some are small, some are much bigger, but nevertheless, they are bridges. Got a cargo ship from thousands of miles away, entering the southeast, third largest port. This bridge up here, we're going to let that bridge represent our human resilience in unlearning the fallacies that the U.S. college system has attempted to instill inside our susceptible minds. The bridge today is our first brave step to undoing all the lies of college, also known as high school plus. So come, walk with me as we start to see the world with a more productive and humorous lens. A lens that dispels fear along its path. Now a bridge can represent a lot of different things. It can represent past to future, accomplishing and attaining your desires, stepping out of comfort zones, resolving a conflict, reconciliation, listening to others, and helping others in need. There is a bridge that exists in Norse mythology. It's called Bifröst Bridge. The bridge in this story is a burning, shimmering, non-gay rainbow bridge that connects the realm of Earth to the heavens. The bridge here means our connection and birthright with the next life. Now just imagine if I was up on this bridge, but, well, I can't because it's too loud to monologue on the bridge, so we're just going to imagine I'm up on there. Put your imaginative hat on. We're 186 feet above the Atlantic Bay, and the towers here reach 575 feet. 575 feet up into the heavens. The bridge cost $72.6 million to procure. It has 8 car lanes, 4 on each side. There's plenty of room on this bridge, and roughly 100,000 cars enter this bridge daily. 100,000 cars, that's a lot of cars. 100,000. The bridge opened up in 2005, and it took 4 years to build. It's tall enough to allow massive cargo ships to pass happily and undisturbed beneath. Today, this is considered the 3rd largest cable bridge in the Western Hemisphere. So from the top of the bridge, you can see the entirety of Charleston, the whole bay, and also the mighty Atlantic Ocean. And yes, from here you can also see Fort Sumter. That's where I happily put my fist, my Muppet fist, deep inside those black cannons in an exploratory and curious fashion.
Nani?
Because I was historically curious. Yeah. Thanks for coming with me today on this bridge adventure. You've been a wonderful audience. I hope you enjoyed yourself and learned something new. I know I did. See you next time. Bye.